My name's Aaron Barrett. I'm a lecturer in marine autonomy at the University of Plymouth, and today we've been running a session in the Autonomous Control Lab in Babbage Building, where we have this beautiful big freshwater tank looking at ROV, AUV and USBL operations. The session has been a practical element of the underwater section of the Masters Applied Marine Autonomy course, which is a module that is found in several of our Masters programs. So when students come here to study marine autonomy, they're not just doing it in a theoretical manner, they're not just doing it by simulations. They're getting hands dirty, they're getting out to sea, they're deploying the systems above and below the water and learning how they work in the real world. That's really valuable for industry, because what industry need are people who can do things, people who understand the deep theory, but also people who can apply that in context. And that's what we're really aiming for with our programs here, is to prepare students to be able to go to a company and straight out the ramp be useful. That feeds very much into the whole idea of Plymouth being the National Centre for Marine Autonomy, because we have a whole number of companies here who have sprung up in the last 10 to 5 years, who are really trailblazing the way in this new industry, and they need people. And so we're really trying to orientate our programs to give them exactly who they want with the right skills. The people who then come out of this university have enormous opportunities, which 10 years ago didn't exist. So it's a very exciting time. These skills will be directly transferable. I mean, you know, when you go and work in marine autonomy or in marine engineering, you're unlikely to be purely theoretical. So if you are training practitioners or engineers to go and operate in the field, they need to have a real-world understanding about the limitations and the difficulties with deploying equipment in the sea, which is a very hostile environment, and understanding that and how to contain those issues is something that has to be learned by doing rather than just reading about it. They loved it, they really enjoyed it. I think it is a beautiful way for them to see and feel the theory that they had been digesting in their lectures. This is a very exciting time for Plymouth being designated the National Centre for Marine Autonomy. That, coupled with the Defence Growth Deal investment, great things are going to happen here.